Are you frustrated at the thought of tinting your Tesla? You're lost on what tint percentage to pick that looks good, gives you UV protection, and privacy. Well, I want you to walk away with some clarity after this video and avoid the mistake of picking the wrong tint. What will you gain from this, you ask? The freedom to pick your nose in peace.
Ew!
So here's a common misconception that I hear from Tesla owners, that the rear windows are tinted, but in fact they're actually just colored from factory. So if you were to estimate this in the form of a tint, it would look like about 20 to 25%. If you truly want UV protection from the sun, you need to get the rear windows tinted along with your front and your windshield. But don't worry, my friends, because the roof of Teslas are UV protected. Join me as I tint the windows of this Tesla, and the biggest problem I'll have is choosing enough tint to cover the white seats. So I'm actually going to head to the shop and get them to help me figure out what percentage of tint should I choose, because I want a dark appearance where the white seats are not even shown. That way you get the full contrast of the black windows and the white exterior. And I like to, for once, enjoy my Tesla karaoke without being judged. You know what? Enough chatting, enough chatting. Let's head to that shop right now. Let's go. Come on, let's head over right now. So this was such a cool experience because I've never seen my car get tinted before. So here's the behind the scenes look of it. So step one, they use water and soap to clean the windows. And step two, this blade, I believe, scratches out all the trapped dirt. Step 3, choose your tint. The lower the percentage, the darker your tints. You see all these films here? They cut that up using this. They cut it to the approximate size of your window, and then they X-Acto knife it to get it to the shape of your window. So you see on this wall here, they have done exactly that. They have cut the shape of these tints to match that of the windows of a Tesla Model Y. Okay, I won't even lie, I've lost track of the steps, but you do have to pop the door panel to make it easier to tint, and you can see the speaker hanging off for dear life.
Save me!
And you can see the panel from this angle. Next up, the tints get placed on the windows, and I don't know why they're doing this from the outside, it's supposed to be inside, but after that, they do squeegee it, and I can look at this all day. For some reason, he started using a hairdryer on the windows to dry it out. I'm just kidding, I know it's a heat gun, guys, I'm not that stupid. So it's actually used for getting rid of the excess water and eliminating those last minute bubbles. And then came the behemoth, the Tesla Model Y windshield that every tinter somehow fears. So right now they're cleaning the inside, and look at the size of this thing. They actually cut it perfectly to form the shape of a Tesla Model Y. And yeah, I call a lot of places and they said, oh, windshield's very hard to do, we're going to charge you extra for that. But this guy gave me a fair price, and you're about to see how good of a job they do. So they actually try to line it up here. I'm sped this up a little bit because this took some time to line up perfectly, but you see how perfectly it fits like a glove. You know the drill, squeegeeing and then using a heat gun to get rid of the excess water. And this guy was such a nice guy. He's literally smiling the entire way through and answered any of my questions throughout the process, but I got a chance to actually talk to him with an interview. Here's our chat. What's your name?
Logan.
And I have a question for you.
Yes.
What's the biggest misconception people have when they're tinting their car window?
To make sure get the right color, and sometimes they make a mistake, they said 35 and come back, oh, I need a darker tint,
Because it's hard to, once you put it on, it's very hard to reverse,
very hard
right?
to reverse, yeah.
What's the difference between a ceramic tint and a non-ceramic tint?
Ceramic tint block the heat a lot. They block the heat, plus very clear from inside out, and very good film, lasts forever.
More durability, better UV
protection,
and longer lasting.
Lasting. Yeah.
Perfect. Oh jeez, you guys are still here? Let me guess, you want to see how the car tints look during the day and at night? Well, let me hook it up for you.
Y'all ready for this?
I'm so happy with how it turned out, and just to reveal to you what percentage I went with is 50% on the front windshield and the visibility is great as you can see, and 15% on the front side windows. I was freaking out at first because I noticed bubbles and streaks on the windows, but apparently that's part of the drying process of the tints to cure and dry. Look how mean it looks at night. Of course, there's no sun, so the tints will appear darker. The rear car windows are at 35%, and here's a view of what it would look like when you're driving. I mean, I don't notice any issues. It's clear visibility for me, but would you get it this dark? Let me know in the comments. Now, if you're curious on how I even got this Tesla, click on the video above and enjoy.